Welcome back, guys, to our playthrough of Pokémon Yellow. In the last episode, we got Charmander. We have been adding some Pokemon to our team, and we got through Nugget Bridge, and we met a trainer up in the top left here who gave us a Charmander for no reason other than he just doesn't think he's a good enough trainer to handle it. Now, I decided once I got Charmander, I didn't say this in the last episode of the playthrough, but I decided once I got it that what I wanted to do is I wanted to hang on to Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle when we get it in Vermilion. I want to hold on to them in their base forms for a little while. Likely around 36 or so is when I'm going to evolve them for two reasons. One, I want there to be a bit of a challenge. If you've watched any of my other Pokemon playthroughs, specifically Pokemon Blue, the most recent one that I did right before Pokemon Yellow, we kind of blew through a lot of the trainers, a lot of the gym trainers in particular, the leaders, as well as the Elite Four, kind of easily. They weren't much of a challenge for us. So I'm like, you know what, maybe if we kept these Pokemon in their base forms, so they have like lesser stats in their evolved forms, then it might be a little bit more fun to kind of create the drama and see whether or not I can come out on top in some of those battles. Plus, I really like Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle, and if I start using them a lot, specifically Charmander because he's one of my favorites, we got him at level 10. He's going to start leveling up really fast, and then he's going to evolve into Charmeleon at level 16, Bulbasaur into Ivysaur at level 16, etc. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do that. Let's hang on to him for a bit. We can't evolve Pikachu. Let's not evolve Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle for a little while. But I figure, you know what? When they get to level 36, we can evolve them there to level 37, where they'll evolve into their second stages and then immediately evolve into their final stage after the fact. So we'll hang on to them for a while. Something else. So, in the last couple of episodes, specifically when we arrived in Cerulean City, we got Bulbasaur, and then after that we did the Nugget Bridge stuff, and then we got Charmander. In both of those videos, I talked about how I wanted to focus on getting Mew in this particular episode, because the goal was, like our Pokemon Blue playthrough, was to follow a sequence of events that would trigger a wild Mew encounter. Now, there's a couple of key differences here between the red and blue and the yellow versions of the game. In Pokemon Red and Blue, you can encounter Mew by catching an Abra and then encountering two trainers, one to the left over on Route 24 and one to the right over on Route 25. I won't go into all the details because we're not there yet, but you can take a look at those videos to see for yourself on how to do it. But you need an Abra. That's very crucial because you need to teleport away before you actually engage in a battle with one of those two trainers. You beat one, and then you teleport away from the second one the moment he locks eyes with you. Now, it was easy at that point because in order for you to get Abra, all you had to do is come over here in this grass. That's the trainer you want to avoid, and I'll talk more about that later. You can come over into this grass and you would find an Abra in red and blue here. You can also find him on Route 25. Now, Abra is not available here in Route 24 and 25 in Pokemon Yellow. He's available, I think, Route like 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then you can get him at the Celadon Game Corner. So we have to actually wait until we get through Cerulean City and then go to the next route, and then we can get Abra, and then we can come back. So we're going to postpone our Mew stuff for a little bit, and then we'll come back to that. But just to reiterate, after you've beaten the Nugget Bridge challenge people, you beat the 5 trainers there and the Team Rocket guy, do not face this guy. Leave him be and never ever fight him. Very important. As a refresher, that guy's the one who gave us a Charmander. Now, when you get over here under Route 25, this patch of grass in red and blue would also provide you with an Abra, but we just don't have that now. I tested it to see whether or not you could use an escape rope, but you can't use an escape rope outside, so it doesn't do anything. So what we're going to do in this episode is we are going to clear out the trainers from Route 25, except for the one trainer that we need to engage in for the sequence of events to trigger Mew and have that encounter. We're going to go see Bill, and we're going to do whatever else we need to do in Cerulean City, and then we'll catch Mew another time. But it's a little bit later. There's you have to wait a little bit longer in Pokemon Yellow to get Mew. Just as a reminder, because I touched base on this, if you are looking to play along, the trainer right there in the top right, that guy is the one that we don't want to fight. And I'll explain all that and more once we're ready to encounter Mew. Fun fact, though, I referred to what he was standing in front of as a rock in the last episode, I think. And someone commented that these are trees, and I was like, what? That's bull. No way. And I looked closely. These are freaking trees, dude. I thought these growing up were like little pointy rocks for some reason, but these are trees. I had no idea. These are trees. That blew my mind. I'm quite frustrated that I've thought all these years that these were freaking rocks. I don't know why I thought they were like cone-shaped rocks. Maybe because I'm a freaking idiot, but they're very obviously not rocks now that I look at them closely. But nonetheless, whatever. We're going to clear out the trainers here, and we're going to avoid that battle with the guy over there because he's important. And then we're going to go see Bill, and then we're going to take on Misty, just so we can, hopefully, I think, encounter Mew in the next episode. But anyway, these guys are typically like hikers and stuff that have rock-type Pokemon, so I'm hoping Bulbasaur can get some level advantage here, or elemental advantage over him. I just got down from Mount Moon, but I'm ready. This is also good, too, because I'd gotten feedback that people want to, like, maybe see shorter episodes for, like, how to do certain things, which I understand. But, like, simultaneously, while I get that, I also want to have the full experience. Like, I don't want to shorten it, because I feel like that sets the wrong expectation on what you're going to experience and encounter and everything. God, he sucks. Freaking Bulbasaur garbage. Switching over to Nidoking. He's using fighting type Pokemon. They're not rock ground, so it's not the same thing. But anyway, I just want to make sure that you know like what you have to do, because even if I'm skipping through or I'm doing jump cuts or I'm doing things to like take out the tedious stuff, like you might not know that you have to do those tedious things. Like I could cut this battle completely out, out of the video if I wanted to, but I don't want to do that. Like, I want you to see what Pokemon he has. I want you to see what the battle is like. I want you to know what level it is. Like, I want you to know everything you need to know. So that way you are completely prepared for what it is that we're trying to accomplish. There we go. Thank God, finally, Bulbasaur doing something. You work hard. Okay, let's heal up Bulbasaur. How many potions we got? Man, his defense is trash. Okay, so we have all these guys. I'm going to beat this guy. He's also optional, because obviously, as you can tell, this guy and that guy both are optional. But we're going to beat them both. You're going to see Bill. First, let's fight. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed. I made the thumbnail image and everything ready to go to catch Mew in this episode, and then I was like, wait a minute, they moved Abra's location. Now, there are a couple of different ways to encounter Mew, but I'm going to stick with the way that I know how, and I really don't want to research any other way, because, like, I don't care that much. I just want to do it. Okay, he's going to evolve, so I got to make sure he doesn't. I just want to, you know, I think it'd be fun to just get a Mew, but I don't really care to, like, I don't know, rush it or anything. There we go. Stop the evolution. But yeah, like I'm in no hurry. Like I don't need Mew right away. He's not going to be valuable to the team very much. He's going to be level 7 when I encounter him. There's ways to engage him in a fight and lower Mew's level 2, which I didn't know. Somebody else commented when I was talking about this. So that there's a, like if you use Growl and like lower stats in the fight, before you encounter Mew, which you'll see all the details about that later. Doing so will lower Mew's level when you encounter it from level 7 all the way down to level 1. And apparently because there are no level 1 Pokemon in the game, if you do that to Mew and then like you level it up, it immediately jumps to level 100, which now makes sense considering the programming errors that we've talked about in previous playthroughs. Because I always wondered that. I was like, why is it jumping from like level 1 and it's like, oh, it's because you can't legitimately get a level 1 Pokemon in the game. I'm pretty sure the lowest level is level 2, like maybe a Rattata or a Pidgey or something, just like in between, so Route 1 probably, in between Pewter and Viridian, I'm pretty certain. I don't know, I found that whole thing interesting, but I don't know, we'll talk all about this again when we get to the Mew stuff. I'm excited about doing it, because I don't think I ever captured a Mew in Pokemon Yellow before. No, I think I did Game Shark cheats or something. God, this Fury attack is wrecking me. Pikachu, finish this off. See, Bulbasaur just can't hang, dude. I need to get them to like level 20 before they start actually having a significant impact in battle. Granted, Bulbasaur did well against the rock types, but it's still frustrating. You're decent. Also, I'm going to be saving a little bit more often just because I might forget to like tap B to cancel out the evolutions of these guys. So I just, as a reminder, I'm just going to be doing that a little bit more frequently than I typically do throughout playthroughs. Brilliant. Okay. Again, this guy, do not fight him. If you want to get Mew, don't fight him. If you don't care, fight him, but I wouldn't do it. Hi, my boyfriend is cool. I think her boyfriend is standing right over there, and he makes a comment, too, about, like, us encountering his girlfriend, or how he likes his girlfriend, or whatever. Nidoran. I don't think he's going to do much. I'm going to throw... I would have thrown Charmander out there, but his level's too low. I might level him up later. I don't know if Double Kick will do much. Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't know why I did it again. Whatever, it turned out alright. I was just button mashing. I figured a level advantage would be plenty. So he's like growing levels big time. Horn attack should be alright. Bulbasaur is not going to evolve. Love that sprite though. Bulbasaur looks real sharp. I know I'm gonna forget this at some point. Huh. I'm off to see a Pokemon collector at the Cape. I do wish that these guys would walk around a little bit. I mean, it's an early game. I know that wasn't like their programming style and everything, but like this guy's going to stand here in this spot for the rest of the game, no matter what, for the rest of forever. He's never moving from this. And it's like, I don't know, it would be kind of cool to see him like actually go to a destination, you know? I don't know. Because like there was that one trainer that we saw in Viridian Forest, and then he's like, we see him later on a later route, and he's like, hey, I met you in Viridian Forest, but like you go back to Viridian Forest, he's there. He doesn't leave and go to the spot. It's just like, it's two different trainers programmed to be the same trainer. I don't know. It's just, actually I should have switched. Machop's gonna kick the crap out of me. Yeah, let's switch. He survived that. Shouldn't have used one attack again, but whatever. Okay, switch. I don't think he has any more power points for Vine Whip, which is kind of annoying. Wasn't it like 10 power points? That seems so low. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That didn't do anything. I thought Leech Seed would actually do a decent amount of damage considering it's a grass type attack, but maybe not. Well, obviously not. It's only 2 HP. Like, it's such a crappy attack. Like, I don't, like, what's the point? It does barely any damage to the enemy, and it does even less damage, or it does even, like, less healing. I don't know, whatever. It's just stupid. I don't understand the point of the attack. Dang, Bulbasaur is popping off, man. You got me. Bulbasaur is not evolving. Okay, save it again. Now, something else that never happened to me, but could definitely happen that I never even thought about, is the trainer right ahead of us here. If we encounter him, if he like walks over and fights us here, and we go behind him, grab the item, save it, turn the game off, and turn the game back on, that trainer will reset back to his original spot, and you get stuck in there forever if you don't have cut, and you can't cut through that. I'm a cool guy. I've got a girlfriend. Yeah, that's no matter. Like, and then you're screwed. The game's over. Unless you use like a cheat to walk through walls, which I would totally allow in terms of acceptable cheatings. Just so you can turn it on, get out of there, turn it off, and then, you know. Actually, I'm going to switch back. We're going to go... Let's see how Charmander fares. He only has Ember. I love Charmander's back sprite. Are you serious? Okay, well, alright. A level 14 Rattata just hit us for, like, almost everything we had. Jesus. Quick attack will do it. I'm surprised, but it'll do it. Nah, we're gonna stick with this. Oh, darn. All right. Are there any other trainers? I think there's a couple optional. Yeah, well, this one's optional anyway. All right, let's throw Pikachu out there. Well, no. I'm going to throw Charmander out in front just for the experience now. Let's go ahead and heal him. I don't like seeing him so low. God, their stats are trash. It's going to be a really tough choice. Or that was a really tough choice to make, considering that their stats are so weak. I knew I had to fight you. Like, the choice of not evolving them. Ugh. Like, I don't know. I wish there was something that you could do where, like, if I wanted to keep Charmander for the remainder of the game, you know, and, like, grow him to level 100, I wish that there was an item that he could hold, or, like, some sort of stat boosting item you could give him that would make him have the same stats as Charizard. I understand why not, but, like, if you get a Charmander level 100, you can't evolve it. Like, he's not going to collect any more experience because he won't be able to level up, so he wouldn't hit Charmeleon. He'll never become Charizard, you know? Like, at that point, I don't know. I understand why, but at the same time, like, if I wanted to keep Charmander forever, just, like, let me. I don't know. I get it. It makes sense why you can't do that, but it makes me sad that there's not some sort of, like, I don't know, compromise. If I like Charmander, let me have him be, I don't know. Or maybe, I don't know, if you decided, like, hey, I don't want to evolve him into Charmeleon, don't want to evolve him into Charizard, I understand that it makes sense to be like, okay, well, Charizard's always going to have better stats, and that's set in stone, that's just how it is. But if there was a way to, like, boost Charmander stats above the norm, like, just, I don't know, like, I don't know. If I have a level 100 Charmander and a level 100 Charizard, split the difference. If every stat, I don't know the math, but if the stats were like, let's say 60 points to 100 points better, let's say 100, just whatever. Let's say 100, the 100 for special attack for Charmander, and then it's 200 for Charizard, let's just say. There should be an item that allows you to boost Charmander like 150. I don't know. Give him half. You know what I mean? I don't know. I had a lot of caffeine earlier. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't care about the rest. Like, I just wish, man. I just wish. My friend is a cute Pokemon. I'm so jealous. I get that. I get that. Man, we better get through Bill quickly because I want to get to Misty here in a minute. Ooh, okay, Charmander might be in his element literally here. Alright, buddy, time for you to shine. Weird, his fire's black? How much damage is Absorb going to do 2 levels above? Not much. Surprised it's not like an orange fire. Seems odd. Well done, Char. Switch to Pikachu, just make that fast. Throw some thunder his way. Ugh. I cringe every time I hear it. Alright, Charmander, back to you, buddy. Should be enough for level up, probably, right? There we go. I'm not so jealous. All right, that should be it. We should now be able to get inside Bill's house. What up, Bill? Oh, Pikachu went and talked to him. That's cute. I forgot he did that.
Hiya, I'm a Pokemon. No, I'm not. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. Hey, what's with that skeptical look? I'm not joshing you. I screwed up an experiment and got combined with a Pokemon. So, how about it? Help me out. When I'm in the teleporter, go to my PC and run the cell separation system.
Love it. Mark initiated teleporter cell separator. How would I even know how to do that? Is it just like one button? Oh, that was good. Pikachu. That was good. That was funny.
Yeehaw, thanks, bud. I owe you one. So, did you come to see my Pokemon collection? You didn't? That's a bummer. I've got to thank you. Oh, here, maybe this'll do.
Got the SS ticket. Thank you, Bill.
That cruise ship, SSN, is in Vermilion City. Its passengers are all trainers. They invited me to their party, but I can't stand fancy dues. Why don't you go instead of me?
Sure, Pikachu, you coming, dude? Still confused by the whole thing. Let's go, buddy. All right, now we take a fast track down here. We're gonna go to the Pokemon Center, heal up, and then we're gonna take on Misty and get the next badge. Indeed we are. And we'll save those other two trainers that we haven't encountered yet for Mew at a later time. Hopefully in the next episode. Maybe there's a workaround or a better way that I'm not considering, but like, whatever. I'm gonna do it the way I know. Actually, I could do it now. There's Team Rocket over there. We might have to worry about that. Yeah, we'll worry about that. We'll see. Now that we did the Bill thing, I can go down to Route 5 and get an Aber down there right now. We're packing a lot of stuff in here. I might do that too. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because you don't need to beat Misty, I don't think, to get there. Okay, well, whatever. But we're just going to do it how we know. So, all right, we're going to throw Bulbasaur out front, get a little action here with some of the trainers, and then we'll have Pikachu take on Misty. Okay, we're going to save it again. Yeah, it's a little bit of a roundabout way. There's a lot of stallers each and every time I want to I don't know, do something here. Yo, champ of the making, here's my advice. The leader, Misty, is a pro who uses water Pokemon. You can drain all their water with plant Pokemon, or zap them with electricity. I always do that voice for that guy, and I don't know why. For some reason, I just can't help myself.
I'm first up. Let's do it.
I also really have a penchant for doing annoying-ass voices in these games. I can't remember, was it Platinum or Black? I did some really elaborate, annoying voices in those games. Ooh, Horsey looks so good. Oh, he's got in the bag. Ooh, Bubble. Is that gonna... No, we have level advantage. It should be okay. Yeah, that's nothing. That should be a one-hit KO. If not, he'll barely survive in the red. Or the orange. Horsey and Seadra, like, I never really liked them that much until Horsey's, like, shiny lineup got really cool, but it didn't start until Kingdra. Kingdra is excellent. Love Kingdra, one of my favorite dragon types. And his shiny is purple. It looks so good. I love the shiny on that one. I'm actually excited when we get to gold and silver. I don't remember what... There's a trait evolution mechanic with that, which I will change so I can level it up. But I'm gonna get a Kingdra in that game, unless the Horsey lineup is version exclusive. I don't know. I don't remember what gold and silver's exclusives are, but I'm excited to mix up the team with gold and silver. There's a lot of good Pokemon we're gonna add. I get Houndour, and I get freaking Kingdra, and then obviously Houndour to Houndoom.
I'm more than good enough for you. Misty can wait.
Now, again, just to be clear, you don't have to fight Misty in order to get Abra, it looks like, on Route 5. That's what it looks like. And I will also touch base on that again in the next episode once we go after Mew. But what I'm going to do here is after Misty, oh god, we're going to go up, deal with the Team Rocket situation, and then we're going to go down and catch an Abra. But I might catch the Abra on my own, and spare you the time it takes me to do that, because that's going to be kind of difficult. Oh, failed. Very nice. I'll take a Vine Whip against you now. Oh, he's... Okay, yeah, sure. Failed once, go again. Who cares? Still, it hurt himself. We had our attack chosen and lined up already. Peck might knock me out. Don't. Oh. Thank God I'm not playing Nuzlocke rules. Alright, Pikachu, it's up to you, man.
You overwhelmed me.
Alright. Save it again. Actually, you know what? Let's heal Bulbasaur real quick and then get some experience with him. Maybe Bulbasaur can carry us. I don't know. She might have a Goldeen. Misty has some Pokemon that are going to probably knock out Bulbasaur. But I don't want to just leave it to Pikachu to do the whole thing. Bulbasaur needs to level up, because he's useless right now. And then we'll spend some time grinding with Charmander later, and then he can catch up with everybody else. Because even if they have a high level, they're gonna suck against trainers. I want to get them to like level 25 by the time we get to Vermilion. Which sounds a little crazy, but like they're gonna get stomped. They're gonna get hit real hard by elemental attacks, and they're just not gonna be able to hold their own unless they're high enough level. Alright, and then just real quick, checking Bulbasaur was still up front, right? Yep, okay.
Hi, you're a new face. What's your policy on Pokemon? What is your approach? My policy is an all-out offensive with Water-type Pokemon. Misty, the world-famous beauty, is your host. Are you ready, sweetie?
I don't like how she talks. It's not anime style. She only has 2 Pokemon. I thought it was more than that. Ooh, Staryu looks good. Alright, Bulbasaur. Staryu's fast. There was no doubt that he was going to be able to go first. Nice. half damage. That was a dumb move. Not that the water types were going to do any type of damage either, but tackle just wasn't cutting it. There wasn't a lot of damage being done there. Nice. Do not evolve. Oops, sorry. Star you and star me, that's all, huh? That one's going to sting a little. That's going to sting less. A lot less. Harden, huh? Yeah, get hard for me, Starmie. Bulbasaur might be able to pull it off if Starmie doesn't... Yeah, if he uses Harden or some other crap move. Is that enough? Is that enough? Oh. This might be it. Bulbasaur soloed. Well done. Barely made that. And he grew to level 20. Trying to learn Poison Powder. Yeah. Growl sucks, but we're gonna go ahead and get rid of Leech Seed anyway, because Leech Seed is so useless. There's no point of it. I can't believe I lost. All right, you can have the Cascade badge to show you beat me. Bing! Badge number 2. Well done. Bulbasaur's not evolving. Get out of here. The Cascade badge. God, I can't. Bleh. The Cascade badge makes all Pokemon up to level 30 obey. That includes even outsiders. There's more. You can now use Cut anytime. You can cut down small bushes to open new paths. You can also have my favorite TM. Bubble Beam is dope. I love Bubble Beam. TM11 teaches Bubble Beam. Use that on an aquatic Pokemon. Ugh, what is my problem? It's late. I don't know. Whatever. Alright. So now we're going to go take care of Team Rocket up there too. Because it's just more of like an in-between. Like, Misty is worth having her own video, but it probably wouldn't have been long enough. So that's why I want to combine everything that we just did here. Like, plus setting the expectation, we're going to do Mew, but then Abra's a little bit further down the road, so we have to grab that and come back. And then I was like, okay, we'll just do Bill, and that won't take that long, and then we'll do Misty, and then all that stuff's fine. And now we have that Team Rocket situation over here in the top right. I don't remember if this is a Jesse and James situation or just a Grunt situation. It might just be that Grunt. These poor people here were robbed. We're positive that Team Rocket is behind this terrible deed. Even our police force has trouble with the Rockets. Yeah, you would think that maybe you would go look in the backyard where they're at. Team Rocket must be trying to dig their way into no good. I got chewed out in the comments in my blue playthrough for selling Dig because I had no need to use it. So I will not do that this time. I will not sell the TM for Dig because he's going to give it to us in a second, I think. Right? And let's see what Pokemon is out front. Let's throw Charmander out there for the experience. And then Pikachu can do the clearing. Those miserable Rockets! Look what they did here. They stole a TM for teaching Pokemon how to dig holes. That cost me a bundle, it did. Yeah, so we beat him and then he gave us the TM. Actually, can I just buy... Oh, he actually stopped me. I didn't click on him. Hey, stay out. It's not your yard. Huh? Me? I'm an innocent bystander. Don't you believe me? I would have sworn that we fought Jesse and James here. Charmander would get KO'd instantly. Nidoking can take the hit though. Oh, I didn't mean to hit tackle. That'll do a little bit, but not much. That did a heck of a lot more than I expected. Let's do Horn Attack. That might finish it. It'll be close if it doesn't. Nice. Alright, Charmander will get the XP. Ooh. Drowsy. You dirty little elephant aardvark thing. I don't know what he's supposed to be, but it's gross. Ooh. That might sting. I would not have expected that to knock him out. Nidoking's hurt, though.
Stop, I give up. I'll leave quietly. Okay, I'll return the TM I stole. I better get moving. Bye.
Okay, so now that we're here, and I just realized that's Officer Jenny, isn't it? God, I had the biggest crush on Officer Jenny as a kid. Something about a woman in charge with cuffs, it just gets me. All right, so now we should be able to find an Abra here. So we're going to spend some time in this patch of grass. I will catch an Abra for the next episode of the playthrough, but you don't have to be here for that. But just know it's going to take a little while for us to do so. I'm going to move Pikachu in the front. I don't know if it's going to really work, though, because I figure we can hit him with Thunder Wave, but Abra might just teleport right away. And there's other Pokemon in here besides Abra. But we should be able to encounter one eventually. Are we here? No, Jigglypuff. If you put me to sleep, I'm going to be furious. Level 7. Pretty weak level. Shouldn't be too bad. But alright, that's a wrap on this episode of the playthrough. We did quite a bit. We got through routes 24 and 25. Charmander in the last episode grew a few levels. Bulbasaur grew a few levels. We made it over to Bill, and we got the ticket for the SSN, which will be good and useful for us when we want to get the HM for Cut in just outside Vermilion City. We dealt with Team Rocket. We got the TM for Dig. We beat Misty. We got the Cascade Badge. And here we are now on Route 5. Browsing around for an Abra, which will be useful in our next episode for catching Mew, which we'll have before we get to Vermilion. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, though, you can show your love by hitting the like button. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. Any feedback for me, leave it in the comments section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, don't forget to take a look at the description box. There's some links there that might be of interest to you, one of which is a link to the Marcanine Community Discord server, level 16. If you want to be part of the community, you can also chat with me directly. I encourage everybody to be a part of that. If you want to talk about your tips, tricks, or you have any feedback on the channel, or just want to hit me up, whatever. Also, there is a link down there for geekoutpost.com, an entertainment and media blog that I own, operate, run, manage, design, and write for. It's a great place to stay up to date on the latest entertainment and gaming news, reviews, and rumors if you're into that kind of thing. Otherwise, just know I appreciate you and your time, and hope to see you when we continue with more of our playthrough of Pokemon Yellow. Alright guys, that's it for me. Take care, be well. I'll see you around.